Swings and lifts this one.
None of that mattered.
Like it did on that grounder. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Takes it to first for the...
All right, we're going to walk somebody. We try to get a double play.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitch change in this.
Hey!
Chase Money is done. And
No, I'm not! Yo, little did I know that you can add a knuckleball to your pitches. Who knew? Now, I'm going to say something, though. Against real players, the knuckleball is devastating. Against the AI, I don't think it's going to hit the same way as it would if you played against regular players. It's a computer, bro. But still, I'm trying to figure out kind of the best pitch mixes. Some of what I'm picking is based on how you play online. So I don't know that the sinker ball is really that valuable. Honestly, I might just go four-seam knuckle slider and make the four-seam my number one pitch. So don't take an online approach when you're playing Road to the Show because it's not really going to hit the same. I'm thinking, what pitches can I throw consistently and get perfect releases on? So that's the circle change is a better pitch, but the changeup is easier for me to hit. Slider's pretty easy. Four seam is easy, but you have to have like 90% plus. I'm able to consistently hit sinkers, which is why it's in the number one spot. Now, the other thing is, I think I'm going to prioritize these attributes over the pitches in the beginning. So I don't know how much the game cares about velocity and break against the AI. They probably care more about break than they do velocity, but I'm not sure. This is something we're going to figure out as a family, but I do know that these stats here, in case you do not understand MLB The Show, I'm just going to lay it out for you real quick before we start this whole ass game. These stats, home run hit per 9, K per 9, home run per 9, pitch and clutch. These are the attributes that dictate the size of the PCI for the other player. The higher these are, the smaller the other PCI is. So if I'm a pitcher and I have high stats on these attributes, if I play you online and you have a good hitter, you're going to notice that your PCI is smaller than usual because these stats dictate. Obviously, they calculated against. This is some nerd ass shit, boys. They calculated against the contact and vision and the other attributes of your batter, but still, if I have low hit and K per 9, it's going to increase the size of your PCI. So in theory, you will want to work on these when it comes to playing against the computer if you're having a hard time getting people out, which I kind of am. I am getting strikeouts, but I'm getting strikeouts not at the rate I want to. Yo, Slinky, you gotta relax, bro. You gotta relax, bro. I'm gonna play with you in a little bit. Get down. And we're in the minors. Once we get to the majors, I can't imagine having my hitting K per 9 this slow is gonna work. All right. They also have walks per 9, BB9. I don't actually see that on here. That may actually be for each individual pitch. I don't know, but that helps you get calls in your favor, I believe, or at least it used to. But the home run per 9 stat is big against the computer. It stops them from hitting home runs on you, which is something you want. And obviously pitch and clutch. So this versus the individual pitches is kind of hard to figure out kind of what you want to do. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to play with the knuckleball for a little bit. And yeah, I mean, and yeah. So oh. And didn't I put this up already? I don't know. And once again, make sure you guys are texting your coaches because I think we're going to see how often, but every so often you can do hitting and pitching things to get more. Look at his head. Lord Jesus. He got my shit. All right, we got to play the base ox next. Let's go ahead and do that. We can go speed and stamina here. Building the arm strength. Velocity. I wanted a 60. That's what we was talking about. All right, guys. By the time y'all see this, I'm probably out of town. Shout out to the playlist gang. Y'all boys is already in here. Y'all already know. I have 3 other episodes that I put up previously, episodes 3 through 6. We're going to do episode 7 and 8 tonight. I'm out of time for a few days, but I will be back. I won't be gone long. Unfortunate part about this whole shit is Crimson Desert comes out. I'm not doing a series like I told y'all, but I did want to do a live stream or at least talk about the game a little bit because that game is massive. That's the only reason. If it was shorter, I'd do a whole walkthrough, but I'm not doing a walkthrough of the game. That's 300 to 600 hours.
Times last game.
You could possibly play the game for that long.
Won't want to miss this.
I don't think it's that long if you just run through the story. But the way the game is coming out, it's shaping up to look really good. We'll see.
First pitch coming your way next. And the next batter, Chase Money. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
Ball.
Ain't gonna challenge that? That's mighty close.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Why'd you swing at that? All right, I should have went to BP to start this video.
Settles underneath it and makes the catch.
I ended up,
First and second, one away. Here's the left fielder, Tavian Josenberger. 3-2 now.
hold on, lock in.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Flips it behind his back. Double play.
I had auto save off, so y'all know. And once again, I forgot. I did this shit last year 2 times.
Stop. Chase
I had auto save off,
the first time.
and I had to replay the last series,
Ripped, but foul.
for like 4 games.
The 0-1. Runner
The
at
curve
first,
looked kind of
one
crazy for a minute. Oh man, the game, they wanted to cheat me so bad. All right, a 60 speed is what we wanted.
Past second.
That's what I like.
Keeps swinging a hot bat.
I do want to get the other stats up in that category though.
Batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone.
I want to get my what's my steal?
Just a hair
My
longer.
steal's a 50. Yeah, I need to get the steal up to the 60.
And ripped it the opposite way. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Fabian settles under it. 2 down.
Boy, the contact on that bat was a little loud, wasn't it?
2 on and 2 out.
Be on the lookout for
and
Ninja Gaiden and Pimp My Ride. Next walk.
pitch. And they're all
We're
loaded
gonna
up.
start Pimp My Ride when we get back. I'm gonna record the whole game and then I'm gonna post it.
The second baseman.
Now it's
Game's
the
short, it's like
second
6 hours long. I'll record the whole thing and then I'll post it. And then we're gonna start posting full games.
Up the middle, nice grab. Goes to second with it, and they get the out.
Yo, the way that camera kept turning and I couldn't figure out
At the plate,
which way to go is crazy.
Here's a grounder up the middle.
Bless me, bro. Thank you.
Loves it on the dive. Fires to first. On the money.
he's out.
Nice play. That was some
I'm
amazing.
finna sit back and see who will say bless you.
Dives to knock it down, corrals it, and then fires a terrific throw to first for the out.
Ooh. Because I had to replay my game, the grand slam that I hit last episode doesn't even count.
Money
Ball
in the
match
box here
outside.
lets that one go for a ball. Certainly doesn't seem like he's comfortable out there right now. 2 walks already in this inning. He just doesn't look right on the mound.
Yeah.
And that drops in for a strike.
Ow. Boy, I'm going through it. As soon as I hit record, the allergies go crazy, bro.
This one is labeled. It's got a chance. Gone. It just
We
got
made up.
outta here.
I got the hiccups now, too. I can't deal with this.
What a job he did to swing the momentum in this ball game. He recognized the opportunity with the bases loaded and didn't get too greedy. He just
that-
waited for a pitch he could handle and punished it.
Damn.
The lead.
Damn.
Money stands in with 2 away, and
You're one of my PCI is We need to change this. I wanted this for years, and I haven't even touched it. Maybe when I play the game online, I will. Just have it on bat. I'm testing this out for a little bit. I'll probably go back to the other one.
The curve, up big in this game. We're in the top of the 5th inning. This one the other way.
Nice!
1 run is in.
How many RBIs I got? About 6?
2 runs come in on the play. It's 9-1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to hit, Billy Cook.
Us trying to steal with a 60 steal, son. It's going to be some risky shit.
And that's that. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Frederick Ben-Cosme. Out to short. Money. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out.
He said 3, and I threw it to first.
Coming up to the dish for
And it worked out though.
He's already homered in this ball game. This one to right. It's pretty far back.
Damn it!
And now 2 down. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it runner at first. Now it's the second baseman.
Damn, Mike Clevenger, bro.
And the pitch. Chopper back up the middle. Bounces into the outfield.
I was on my phone. I was on my phone. Stop.
Lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Damn, I'm just checking out Mike here.
Taking in the switch hitting outfielder, Tavian Joseph.
All right, Mike's been in the league 10 years. I didn't even know he was actually on the Pirates. That's kind of crazy.
In the air, out to right. Samil
GG.
moving under this one. And that's the ball game. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an
3
opportunity.
for 5 home run, 2 singles, 6 RBIs and a run. Oh my God. So because I had to replay those games, my hit streak remains. Just your mouth. I don't give a damn. We only got 6 tokens for all that greatness. Are they kidding me? Home runs are worth 100. RBIs are worth 100. All right. Man.
One down. Next up at the dish for the
Zach Fruit.
Money.
Crazy name.
Slider misses away.
Zach Fruit, bro. Why'd you swing at that? I be getting too excited.
Should have this one. Gets there. Got it. Money steps in with the stakes a little higher after last inning. Looking to get something.
Just get on base. I'll take an extra 15 points. That's all.
A laser to left for a base.
Well, look at that. Look at that. I'm right on it. Look at that PCI placement. Did you see the dookie?
And now at the plate, Billy Cook.
Hey, I need you right here, kid. Let's go.
In the dirt, but blocked. Ground ball, right side. And there's a hit.
I'm starting to, I can start playing on the base pass a little bit. I can start playing on the base pass.
And next, the cleanup hitter, William Lugo. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Double steal attempt. Now a flare off the bat. And that is a big first out. To second, 2. Tries to get back and safe.
Bro, we almost got triple played on because the computer followed me in an attempt to steal.
1 out and the base is empty.
I didn't know the computer would do a double steal. I didn't tell him to do that. I'm not even controlling them.
Got a problem?
Oh,
with
how did I
snakes
miss
in your
that?
house? Ralph's Weasel Emporium now offers special mongoose-based services to keep your place serpent-free. Get 10% off your first month.
That was crazy, guys.
Tiki Tiki Tabby. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Get through!
Smoke through the infield.
I think we can start trying to go for steals yet.
One away.
Way to swing with that.
And that makes
We could definitely do it with a 70 speed, but 60.
Some really good
60s
ABs
versus
lately.
Cook.
With that kind of hard contact, I'm sure he wishes he would have got underneath it a little more, but that thing was still smoked.
You can tell if it's time for you to start going for steals if the computer tries to start picking you off.
Two outs, runner on first base. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, William Lugo.
Get your pitch. No one better right now.
Fly to left. Josenberger under it. And makes the catch. They pick up. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Chase Money.
Here we go, Cameron.
Ball
Good
one.
job to let the low
What
one
you
go
got?
there.
Four seam cutters. Okay.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
Now a fly ball to right center.
I got way under that.
And there's two down. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that. Two out. And
We only got one run. Oh, you got bases loaded.
Here comes
He ain't like that.
That one to first. Bowens steps on the bag. Ball game.
Boy, that we
Kind of an
We coulda-
average
we coulda
performance.
pitched
It
this
was
shit
a
more
loss for
runs
the
out
team,
than we
and
just got
he was
tonight.
unremarkable at the plate.
Ass. I got one token for the whole match. Have you ever seen somebody only get one token? Yeah, that's crazy. We had to get to a 60 something to get to the next
Fresh off a standout pitching.
get to the next level anyway.
Digging in at the plate for the curve. Chase
For the curve.
nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. On the ground, Ben Cosme. The underhand flip. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one.
All right, I gotta start being more
Nice
patient.
try there. Now, Billy Cook. Runner on the go. Swings and flares it. And that'll get down for a hit. Runner holds up at second. Two aboard now.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Full count. 3-2. Sean Ross, what you got?
Now, runners at first and
What
second.
he gonna do?
Here, no one better.
And that'll load the bases.
Nope. Ball four.
And I'm a bit
Loaded. Hold on.
surprised
What happened to our man Cook? Oh, Billy Cook. All right.
Went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball,
baseman,
less of a chance of
Jack.
walking it.
Jack Brannigan, you batting 182.
Brannigan. And
Do
the 2-2.
something.
On the ground to the right side, Ben Cosme. Underhanded to second. Double play.
He's
What
out.
a twin killing to end the inning.
Yo, can we get this dude off my team?
Welcome back. And
All right, let's see
Chase
the beauty
Here's
of the knuckleball.
Quite the strike
The knuckle.
ratio he's posted this season. Betting 4-1.
All right, what's the goal here? He's batting 300.
A whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously, you need to limit hits as well, but he's showing some high-level skills on the mound. Peyton
Ball one.
Eels, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one. Hit in the air, right field. Samilla gets under it. And a quick out, number one. Just
Sit your
missed
ass
that
down,
one bit.
baby.
A half inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. One out, and the bases are empty.
Relax. I know y'all want to see the knuckleball. Relax.
Ground ball to
That's our
short.
strikeout
It was
pitch.
Santos.
He's gonna be safe.
On to first. Two quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. Here's the second baseman, Frederick Ben Cosme. Close,
Ball one.
but ruled a ball.
Wasn't really that close.
Hey.
Dot! He's looking at dots! Little dots!
Grounds it to short.
Man, I can't straighten nobody. That's what I'm saying, bro.
To first.
We got that hitting K per 9 and that stuff attribute got to go up. Y'all playing, man.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Judd Fabian. Right through there for a strike.
Look at the drawing for that.
Here we go, Bay Sox.
But look how big the par is, though. That par is goddamn big, bro. It could go anywhere.
0-2, rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And quickly one away in the second inning. Nobody on with one out. Next to hit, Tavian Josenberger. Second inning, no score thus far.
R.A. Dickey would be proud, boys.
Ball, that's out.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Samilla has this one sized up. And quickly, 2 away.
2 away. All right, one more.
Douglas Hodo.
Hey!
Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be.
Call that shit meaty?
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. And that extends the inning.
That was a meaty pitch?
Knock that one back up the middle.
I've called pitches a lot of things. I don't know if I ever called them meaty.
Ball 1.
Thomas Sosa, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
I mean, I guess we do call horrible, slow, no break pitches meatballs. I guess there is that.
1-1. Here's the pitch. Hodo, the runner at first with 2 out.
Oh my God.
If you've got good instincts and you see the ball's going to hit the dirt, you can take off early and try to move up. Wasn't able to advance that time. In the dirt, but kept it close.
Oh, he swung at that shit? I thought it was a wild pitch.
2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
I didn't know. I didn't see him swing.
They strand 1.
That knuckleball coming through like.
First, nobody out.
Designated hitter.
Is you mad, brother?
Money.
My nose is running again.
From bespoke masonry to soundproofing, your basement deserves the best. Montresor basement design can help every home, from a 1-bedroom to a classical palazzo. Basement so good, even your worst enemies won't leave. On the ground to first,
Foul!
and it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a ball.
Inside.
We're here in the top.
I'm lucky they gave that to
Go
me.
ahead, run it first. Nobody out.
I went.
Check the swing. Now we
Ooh,
look
I
at the third.
forgot the guy.
Larry Bullard on the call.
Here. The hell they talking about? What?
The 2-2. Swing and a rocket.
You're going.
All right, that's in the gap.
And it one-hops the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Nice AB. Nice discipline, AB.
Get back.
Pickoff throw. Dives back in
Oh,
safe.
yeah, they finally, I think last year, they was letting the computer get more than 1 disengagement. I mean, more than 2 disengagements. They cheated.
And the 1-2. Swing, soft line drive.
Billy K. Billy K.
Now batting. Catcher, John Ross.
1 out, runner at second base. Next up at the dish for the curve, Sean Ross. In the dirt, but blocked from his knees. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. Well, he couldn't get a good read on how far away that ball rolled, and he got caught stealing third as a result. That cost them a runner in scoring position.
They're cheating.
Anderson,
They're cheating.
starting catcher, 22 years old, and
They're cheating, bruh.
pick in 2024.
Can I be honest? I thought it was finally a pass ball or a wild pitch. Finally.
Hey!
I think that the 60 speed starting to make me a little reckless.
And the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Nah, man, Yo, I noticed the game kind of sat on that screen because I think it was telling me I could challenge him. I think it wanted me to challenge him.
Rounder left side. The throw to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Here's the third baseman.
Fastball high. Yeah.
Hey!
Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants
Change up
something
down. Yeah.
and
That's
takes
a
low
ball.
for ball 1.
Sticker on the black here. Slide it down here.
Nope.
What a take with 2 strikes.
Taste the knuckle.
2-2 now.
Ooh, shit.
Minor base hit.
Damn it.
So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. You can bet his hitting coach is smiling right now. Pitch on the low outside corner, and he steps through it and smokes it the opposite way for a knock. Not easy to do. And it's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. coming around third.
Damn.
He scores, and that ties it.
Damn.
Well,
The first time I gave up a run since I got to the minors.
pitcher brought the challenge pitch, a heater right down.
They doing mound visits and shit.
Definitely geared up for it. Money trying to hit the reset button after giving up the run. Not out of this jam yet either. Bowens stands
That's
in here.
inside.
Leaves that
Challenge
one
that.
off the inside.
The hell you talking about?
High leverage challenge from the mound. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Tied up here early in the ball game.
Oh.
Ball.
We can't allow any more base runners, guys.
And another
Too high.
ball.
Ball.
Oh, man, I'm going to have to
The
throw him
inning so
something
far.
sweet.
Here in the back end of the third inning. That
Hey.
one in there.
Oh, that's a shit pitch.
And that's
Another one.
That was one you'll want back right in the heart of the zone. Gotta punish that. That's to third.
All right.
And there are two outs.
Man, I cannot get a strikeout, though. You lose 3 points if you allow somebody to put the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Hey.
I don't like that.
He must have been sitting on something off speed. And he delivers.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept it close.
Man.
Eels on at second with 2 away. On the
Yo,
ground,
you see
right
how
side,
crazy that looked, though?
They're in plenty of time, ends the inning.
All right. We gave up 1 run.
Welcome back.
Gave
The
up 1
Bay
run.
Sox at the dish in the
All I want is a little run support from my teammate.
swing and a miss. 0-1. To the right side.
Just a little run support.
Takes it to the
That's
bag
all
at
I'm asking
first.
for.
Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Tavian Josenberger digs in now.
Tavian
Fouled
Josenberg.
off. He was late. 0-1 now.
Ball.
That'll back him up a bit. The other way. Into left. And that's a 1-out single.
Yo, what did y'all just see? I gotta see this. Yo, San Diego Studios. San Diego Studios. Let me see what just happened. Am I tripping? Did he do like a crazy move? Let's look at this dude. Bro, I thought he did like a crazy like 720 crack kid
Douglas
exorcism
Hodo.
spin. I need to go to bed is what's going on. Oh!
Ball.
Rolls away a little bit.
I still got green for my. Okay, I'm still good.
Ground ball could be 2.
That ball play. Nice.
Play, and that's the inning.
Efficiency.
1 hit.
I like it.
Bottom half of the fifth, and the Bay Sox batting. Thomas Sosa getting ready to hit. Chases a
swung
high
at that?
fastball there. That high fastball is a pitch that young hitters have to learn to lay
You
off.
swung at that too?
That's the kind of thing that comes with reps and maturity. 0-2, and the delivery.
Hey.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter.
No, that was not. Yeah, that's a good challenge. All right.
So they still have both challenges.
Shit.
That one almost got the hitter.
Do it again. Do it again.
On the ground to third.
I'm telling you,
Stays fair.
I got.
He makes the turn and digs for second base.
Damn, bro.
Now with nobody out.
I got blamed for the double. Cause you ain't fielded the ball properly.
Needed that base hit. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in
That's
play
outside.
and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Takes it to first for the...
All right, we're gonna walk somebody. We try to get a double play.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching
No!
change in this.
Hey!
Chase Money is done. And it's
No, I'm not.
the starter heads for the dugout. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
They just gonna take me out the game, bro.
for
Righty reliever out.
Fuck you, Michael Derek Hicks.
Michael.
And little margin for error with a runner on third. We're back here.
Bro, they disrespected me. Oh, he held it down.
Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Chase Money.
He held it down. Michael Derek Hicks.
Just
Good
21 years
wholesome
old,
name,
and
brother.
he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. Swing and a high fly.
Man, that
Josenberger moving under it. Gets there, got it.
The batter, the first baseman, number 25, Billy. Designated hitter.
is my history about to be over?
Better up there.
Ooh. All right, be patient. Take some pitches.
Money in the box now. Take strike one.
It's bad luck, bro.
That's a great approach with the
6-15 with runners in
He did
position.
well to get a strike and get ahead.
Runners in score position. We're about at 6-15. Not anymore.
Hard hit, right side. Play made. That ends the inning. Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. 2-1 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Gorson settles underneath it. Ball game.
So my hit streak is over. I gave up a run. I got taken out the game. This wasn't our best. This wasn't our best
Took
day.
care of business out there on both sides of the ball. They'll be happy with what he gave them in this one.
How did I get 7 tokens in that game? Somebody test me.
Chase Money.
Oh, did I get a hit last game?
Of late as he carries a 20-game hit
got a hit last
streak
game?
into this one.
Why do I remember?
It's the Altuve
It must have been like
and
really early in the game or
Chesapeake
something.
Bay Sox. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch. 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Chase Money. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
And answers my
Swing
question.
lifts it to
Drop.
shallow left field.
Oh my
And
God.
2 outs. Now at the plate, Chase Money. Flied to left the first time. His teammates driving in a pair. He wants to make this an efficient inning. So they
MLB
can get
gods
back
is
to the
not-
plate and tack on some more runs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
MLB guys is not fucking with me, man.
Kicks and delivers. Skies it out towards left center.
I need more pop, man. I mean, I did get under it,
And makes the catch.
but just because you want to be a little bit under it anyway.
Back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th.
But I was a hair. I was about a hair too low.
And leading off, Chase Money. Money in
Ball.
the box for the 3rd time today. Takes that one off the plate. On the ground, right side.
Dig.
Hey, I'm having an ass night.
Next,
I'm having an ass
hit,
night.
Chase Money. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy.
The hitting streak is over, right in my face.
2 away now.
Unless somebody score here and we go to extras, it's over.
2 out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Brent, Iredale, whatever, how you.
Here's the 0-2. This one chopped on the ground. On to first. Ball game. This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down.
Now, I went 0 for 4, 0 for 5 fastest. That was the fastest MLB The Show Road to the Show match ever. Oh my God, bros. We got one token again. Ass.
Chase Money with a blend of 1 down. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, Chase Money.
Batting average is just dropping, bro.
Ball 1.
That's what happens when you're impatient, you know what I'm saying? Be patient.
Ground ball to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off.
See, that's what we needed last game.
And the defense comes away with
You know what I'm saying?
runner at first with 1 gone. And now the right fielder, Nick Simillo. Swing and a slow roller. Estrada They take the force out.
Maybe I should have did a hit and run. Maybe I should have got an early jump. Maybe I wouldn't be out again.
Safe, smart play. They take the sure out and keep the runner out of scoring position. Grounder up the middle.
Easy money.
One away. Welcome back to Bowie, top of the 4th inning. Money batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
I mean, that's
a strike, but probably not a great one to swing at on the first pitch. Smart take, I think.
Ball 1.
Oh my God.
Hard hit. And there's one down. Today's action is brought to you by Ralph's Weasel Emporium. If you've got mustelids, Ralph's is a must. Back here in Bowie, bottom of the 4th. Money. It's there,
Got
one
it.
away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now we got 1 run.
Money, the next to hit. 1 for 2. That one well upstairs. Ripped on the ground to second. Play is made, 2 out. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Tavian Josenberger. The 2-2. Out to short.
1-1-1.
Money. That's an out. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Chase Money now at the plate. Fly ball left field.
Yo, everything is ass tonight.
1 up, 1 down.
God, bro.
Oh. So 2 down. Coming up.
We're not doing anything impactful for the last couple games.
Up the middle. Picks it up. And now a jump throw. And that'll do it.
1 run, coach.
Gotta be a frustrating day. The team lost, and he had a game that he knows isn't up there with his best.
Shut your mouth. Don't tell me what I know, bitch. Ask me. Do an interview. Damn.
Chase Money getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in RBIs.
Yeah, but that, like, it ain't translating in the last couple games, though.
Shortstop at the plate. Chase Money.
That's what I get for touching shit.
Clutch hitting recently.
I start changing PCIs and all that.
RBI per game in the last 10. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Come on.
But wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much
Hey,
time there
game,
was
if
to
you
spare.
say so.
1 out and the base is empty.
That was a good hit. I said baseball. There we go.
Ground ball, that's a base hit. So 1 on now with one away.
We gotta focus on our placement.
And he keeps swinging a hot
Focus on
bat.
your
Some
placement.
Really good games lately. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. Runner on the go, in the dirt.
First steal!
He's in there at second with a
First steal of my career.
Off the speed, and that's a nice little milestone he won't soon forget.
Let's go, Alex.
Swing and a miss, so now 2-2.
I don't want to make the third out at third, so let's chill.
All right, Alex. Let's do this, Alex.
Swings and lifts
Oh, none of that matters.
this one. Gonna be long gone.
I like it.
That's gotta feel good. And that gives them the lead.
Hey, seeing your CPU teammates hit home runs, it feel good.
As it left the bat, he
It feel
absolutely
good.
smoked it. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. Next up for the Bay Sox, Ethan Anderson.
I'm supposed to be the show's man. But that's what I asked for, right? I asked for a guy who can bat after me to bring me home, didn't I? That's what I said, right?
Rounds this one up the middle. dive. Got it. Throws to first.
Oh.
Play. That's excellent defense
Ah.
there. Dove for the ball, then made a strong throw.
All right, we're down 1.
He's got a good arm for sure.
Keep it going. Let that for us right here.
They somehow managed to get 4 runs, and they have a 1-run lead now. Let's take some pitches.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Traffic on the
Billy's in front of me now in the order. All right, they moved him in the number 1 spot. Okay, bet.
base paths. A run already in to score this inning. Top half of the 4th. Here's a laser out to left. And that's the end of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Ethan Anderson.
He didn't even have to move.
Ground ball up the middle. Money. 1 away. 1 away.
Man, they running it up tonight. They got 8 runs.
Money. Digs in now. 1 for 3.
Drive him in. No one better right here.
You ain't lying. And that's it. That literally is a strike. If I challenge that, it's gently on the black.
To the right side. It's in and out of the glove. Here's the tag, and he's out. 1 down. Now it's the
Bro,
right
I'm
fielder,
having a
Douglas Hodo.
rough couple games, bro.
1-2 offering. Here's a chopper up the middle. Money. Now the throw to first on the run. Out. Nice play.
Now batting.
We go to the 9th. Chase Money getting ready to hit. That one fouled hard the other way. And the 0-1 now. On the
Oh my god.
Beat it out. Beat it out.
over to first.
Oh
And
my
the leadoff batter's-
god, bro.
So 2 down. Digging in at the plate for the curve, Will Taylor.
Yeah, I hate the way he says curve, bro.
Out to short. Collects it. Not in time.
Safe, he's
Great
in.
effort, but it's an infield hit. They're still in this one by the skin of their teeth.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Jack Brannigan.
Here you go, kid.
Brannigan.
Up the middle. Handles the chance. On the run, sends it over to first.
Oh, hold on.
Getting going. First and second,
What?
2 outs. Stepping to the plate for Altoona. Wyatt
2-2. Home run.
Come on, Hans.
Here's a fly to left. Josenberger under it.
I thought we was about to get a late game rally, but I should know the computer not gonna get 3 consecutive
It's
hits.
nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan. and
1 for
delivering
5,
strong
1 for
results.
4.
The team may have lost.
How did we
but
do
he
in this
held up his end.
series? Are they gonna show us? I need to see how we did because we did not have a good series. I feel like I batted under 300 or let's see. No, I want to see I can't see for the series. I mean, coming away with only 19 attribute points is really it's kind of the rim. Kind of ass, man. All right, let's talk to the coaches. Oh, we still can't do this. All right, so we got ourselves some goals, but can we look at these already? I mean, we still have a whole 18 games left before we actually get the rewards for this. And seeing as how this is only going to get us a total of, 13? Not very much at all. Kind of ass. We're gonna get this up. Don't worry, we're gonna get this up, and then we're gonna start hitting the stuff, boys. All right, Let's go ahead and just hop right into the next one. Play the Senators, man. Nice. Get our speed a little higher. I got somebody batting 375, 299. I mean,
Chase
that's
Money
pretty good.
Getting set for this one, his team leading their division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Harrisburg Senators.
Yo, if PS6 come out and these graphics
Getting ready to hit.
still look the same, me and San Diego Studio we're gonna have words, bro.
For the double play.
A lot of the black players you create don't actually look black. They look white. Like they still like white people with just like black skin. It's hilarious.
0-2 now.
That's
Great job to see change up out of the hand and lay off it. Labeled. That's pretty far back. And you get it. It just got out of here. Homer number 25 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
I just come around the base pass humbly.
Really comfortable hitting recently.
No, I'm not joining him on the Euro tonight.
He is punishing every mistake pitch he sees. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher
Little wall scraper.
great velo on the
Cause we ain't getting up. Pop! Yeah, we was get up. Pop!
First and second here with nobody out. Line drive for a base hit. Coming around third. Relay throw, not in time. And
Come on, man. Another R&B for your mans.
Now batting the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Billy
25,
Cook.
Billy Cook.
And the 3-2 offering. Got it.
has
That's one.
Billy K.
That fastball was in a hittable spot, but he just let it stroll through the zone for called strike 3. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Sean Ross.
Ball four. Take
And
your
they're all
bait.
loaded up.
Bases loaded. Jack Brannigan, you have no home runs, my boy. Wouldn't you like for your first home run butt chin to be a grand slam? Do this shit for motherfucking TikTok. Hey,
Flare off the bat.
hey.
Base hit and a run into score. Throw cut off. Now to the plate.
On
And
the
he's out.
tag, you're out.
Great effort by the base runner to slide in a
Hey man, I wanted to stay
to
aggressive,
make an excellent tag.
but I got gunned.
Catcher comes away with the win this time.
This is like W perfect relay throw.
Digging in at the plate for the curve, Chase Money. Already a homer for him in this one. And that one fouled off. This pitcher needs to get right in a hurry. He's already given up a homer, and the next hitters he'll have to face are plenty good themselves. And the lefty
Oh my God!
unloads
Oh!
on to left field. Forget it.
Oh my goodness. What was that?
An absolutely titanic shot.
Get his nut ass off the mound for throwing that bullshit.
And they add on. It's 9-0.
But you thought I was gonna have two bad series in a row?
Recently, a lot of good at-bats. When you start stringing them together,
What did he throw? What was that?
takes notice. He knew it as soon as he threw it. Hanging breaking ball, and he crushed it for a homer.
The very definition of what we call a meatball pitch.
Now
Sheesh.
At the plate,
As you play the game and you get stats on here, you realize how outrageous some of the real MLB players are. Because
Get your popcorn ready, everybody.
they're like, I don't know that I hit 70 home runs in last year's Road to the Show either season. And I was trying to beat Ricky Henderson's steal record, and I didn't even come close. That's when we're playing a video game. Like, that's really insane to think about. And these guys, I don't even think I got it, like the most hits in the season. I might have came close. I don't know.
Fly ball to right.
All right, I reached down. For that one. But it's okay.
Got it.
RBI. Doesn't hurt the batting average.
It's a sacrifice fly as he crosses the plate. And the lead continues to grow.
batting the
I heard DD is fucked up this year. Like the launch, like buggy glitchy. Hey, I ain't been playing it. We in here. We rode to the show right now.
Fly ball left field.
Yo, they've done something with the curveballs because some of the curveballs are the break is like looking like a knuckleball a little bit here and there. Obviously, it's not as effective, but I'm just saying they have a little more movement. I don't know if they did. They touched the curveball
for sure.
They made them better. Right? That is the perfect hit, dude. That has to be a run.
Runner around third.
How many RBIs we got this game?
Comes across to score. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball.
How many RBIs do I have this game? Seven?
Lately, he's a threat every time he steps into the box.
Oh my God! Billy joins the fun. I've been waiting for Billy to do something like that all season long.
It's 15-2.
15-2.
Homers just sound.
God damn! Some of y'all shouldn't even be here.
That baseball was wrecked.
I'm talking about Billy. Hopefully they don't call you up with me because you won't ever do this again.
Patient approach in that at bat. He let some bad pitches go.
I don't know, man. He looked like he'd be real good. Like his player model, his equipment, he looked like he'd be a beast. Maybe this is a turning point for our guy.
Man on at first, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Viandel Pena. Swing and a rocket on the move to the alley. And
he caught that.
Money really stood out in this win. A 4-hit performance.
17-2?
Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame.
We ain't never want to see a score like that again in Road to the Show. 17-2. Jesus. How bad did y'all just get y'all asses whooped? I only got 7 tokens for that game. I need roughly 28 tokens right now.
Fresh off a standout pitching performance, can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the Harrisburg Senators and the Altoona Curve. Introductions wrapping up.
Guys, I'm trying to be a foul tool player.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. Our starter in this one, Chase Money.
Trying to be a foul tool player.
Great job he's done this season limiting right-handed batters, keeping their average against him down below 200. You face so many righty hitters over the course of a season, and that means how you perform against them is extra important. Amazing that he's kept them under the Mendoza line. Hit hard on the ground to short. And now 1 out.
Every time I got 2 strikes, I feel like
Nobody on with 1 out.
it raises the chances that I'm getting a hit on me, man.
Sam Brown.
89 on the sinker.
Swing and a base hit.
That's fine.
So
Just don't give up a run.
now with 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Murphy Staley. 1 of 4 with a double in yesterday's game.
All right, that was a little late. For the same pitch.
The 0-1.
No, that's a
And a
ball.
high leverage challenge from the mound. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. In the dirt.
One thing about those knuckleballs is that the catcher will have to do a lot more blocking with that.
Here's a blooper to left.
He was super.
And that ball
All right, game. You so right. You so right.
Runner
You so right.
Second, 2 aboard now. 1 out and 2 on. Stepping up to the plate for Harrisburg, Caden Wallace.
Hey!
Got a change up here.
Hit on the ground. Might be 2.
Me too. Give me two. Give me two. Give me two. Give me two. Give me two.
And that's two.
That's big. That's big. I picked the right pitch.
The designated hitter, Chase Money, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Ball.
This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage.
Oh my God.
Lawson. And that's an out. If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Top half of the second from Altoona. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. On the ground to third.
No
Over to
way.
pick it up.
Yo,
there's
flash
one
the
down.
leather though.
On that pitch,
Aye.
he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Elijah
Ball.
Nunez in the box with one away, looks at ball one. No score here in the second inning.
You play this shit online. Do not pitch the ball in the corners. Pitch them above the corners. Why am I telling you that? Because
No.
people that slam their PCI can get to the corners because there's like a safeguard. There's like a
That's a
Ball four. First base.
Maxwell Romero Jr.
I don't know how to say it, but there's a boundary in the corner, so you can only move it but so far, and the place is usually right, perfectly centered
On the ground to third.
on corner pitches. So you do not throw corner pitches online. This is not real baseball. This is MLB The Show.
In time. Great effort there.
I've been telling people, you play a sports game like it's real life, you're gonna lose.
Portland.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. The pitch.
You do not. I'm telling you, them corners, them PCI slammers will bust you up. So if you just throw them like right above, that requires like a little bit of accuracy. Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna hit that. Not consistently.
Rocks and fires. That one ripped out to left. It's pretty deep. And that'll do it.
Hey, he fucked that
They
ball
strand
up.
one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Here we go in the top of the third. Scoreless ball game.
Guys.
Coming to the dish now for Harrisburg. Viondel Pena.
Just got blessed. You see that?
No.
Just missed.
Gets CPU. Pitch corners all day. All day. All right here, all day. Right on the black.
1-1 pitch now. Bash down the right side, but foul. And the 1-2. Got the batter looking for the catch.
I didn't think they was gonna call it.
Here in the third.
The left fielder.
Back to the top of the order here. Next to hit for the Senators, Abimelech Ortiz.
Yep.
3 hits in the loss last night. Top of the third, no score. There's a strike up high.
Dude.
Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third.
I like it. I like it.
Down now. Digging in for the Senators, Sam Brown. Fly to left. Rodriguez has this one.
1, 2, 3 inning.
And makes the catch. They're set.
Damn.
Next up at the dish for the curve, Chase Money. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. In the air to center.
What a poopy hit.
1 away. Money back on the hill. Offense did their part. Now let's see if he can keep this lineup at bay.
All right, what they want?
Ball.
Well, I don't know about y'all. 4 seams. I don't know why I have a hard time throwing 4 seams in here.
Ball.
Is that really?
No.
No reason to get
Challenge that.
over-aggressive
He's
in this
wildin'.
3-ball count. They've been really quiet at the plate, so they need base runners
Hell
first
yeah.
and foremost. Just caught the zone by a hair, and the call is overturned.
So
Not only
that.
do they get a big reversal, but they keep their remaining challenge. 2-1 now, and it's a strike. got the strikeout. Gone leading off the fourth.
Hey, look.
To the plate for Harrisburg, Caden Wallace, 0 for 1 so far. First
Ball,
pitch
no.
just missed.
Really? I could have challenged it out of one.
Ha!
1 out and the base is empty. Ground ball to first. Can't come up with it. But wins.
All right,
the
one more.
base to
One
first.
more.
Good job
So
of
we can
knowing how
complete the
much
challenge.
there was to spare. Next up, the designated hitter, TJ White, 0 for 1. On the ground, right side, base hit.
That's fine.
A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive.
Now
He
batting.
was
Am
ready
I?
to
I
go
think
on
I'm
the
past
first
15
pitch,
pitches.
and
I'm getting
paid
close to
off.
it.
That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Nunez stands in now and watches strike one.
Do we go fastball here now?
Fights that one away. The count
Computer's
remains
wild for that. Let's go
0-2.
knuckle.
And
Ball.
that's in the dirt. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Maxwell Romero Jr. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time.
Ball. No.
Come on.
Ball.
Advantage to the hitter.
I just
right
failed
now.
that
He's got
shit.
Runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive.
Oh
on this
my
next
God, you're losing control. They're gonna take me out if I give up another hit. They're gonna take me out.
He ride.
They're gonna take me out, boys.
First and second, 2 down. Top half of the fourth.
Full count. I got a bear down on me? I do. I sure do.
And a swing and a
That's why I saved those.
that ends the inning.
I save them for when I really, really need them.
Now the DH, Chase Money.
For us. Need ya. Come on, Money.
In the air, out towards right center. Nunez.
Bro,
Gets there.
it's like this.
Now pitching.
I knew that was gonna take me out.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Odinair Mosqueda, looking to keep this
Hey, no
close.
One better, huh? No one better.
That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it
Nice.
up. Now a
Way to go up there and
right
get
center.
that. Oh,
Can't get there. That should be
Oh.
extra bases.
that's an RBI for sure.
For the plate. Comes in.
That's
to
an
score.
RBI for sure. I needed that.
Tallies a
I need that. We gotta start a new hit streak.
Such a disciplined swing, staying tall and getting the barrel to the high fastball. That might even have been above the zone, but still some good contact. Grounder left side. Throws, gets the out, 1 away.
Now batting. The
1 out,
catcher.
runner at second base. Sean Ross will hit next.
Push up right here.
On 0-1, the delivery.
That's a great jump.
Out for third. Pops it up to the right side of the
Bro,
infield.
did you see the jump I just got on that?
And makes the catch.
See how good of a jump I got? Are they kidding me?
Jack Brannigan, the next to hit.
That wasn't really a steal situation, but I wanted a steal,
And the
man.
delivery. And that's ripped for a
Scoring,
base
you're
hit.
scoring, you're scoring, you're
Runner
scoring.
rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores easily. It's an RBI single.
I'm
And the
talking
lead
about
is up
Jack.
to 5.
Booty chin.
Money now in the box.
I miss pitches
Comes up
right down the
empty with a
middle.
swing.
I can't hit
That was
pitches in the
gassed
middle.
down the
Everybody
middle, but
knows.
The swing was still late. Might have to start the hands a little
Ball.
earlier to connect on that one. Here's the 1-1.
Ball 2. No,
That's
the
great
ball.
discipline at the dish.
I take odds
Fell
away.
behind 0-1, then didn't overextend or get greedy. Now he's got a favorable count on 3-1.
I'm not challenging that. I'm done.
That one
Take your
misses.
base,
It's a
ball
lead
four.
off.
All right, I'm stealing, man.
Now batting. Right
And now the right fielder, Nick Simillo.
Simillo.
Get back.
Step off throw to first, dives back and out. Now the left fielder, Abimelech Ortiz. Here's the 1-2 offering. Right side. Steps on the bag. Ball game. Money with a solid two-way performance in this ball game. He took care of business out there on both sides of the ball. They'll be happy with what he gave them in this one.
He got mad. I thought I was doing something.
Is getting ready to go. He's showing signs of digging in, facing the flavor of the month on the mound. Now has a chance to change the recipe.
Give me out double A, bro. I shouldn't have to have higher attributes than the guy in front of me to move up. I'm obviously playing better than he is. All right, double or better. Double or better, boys.
This one's hammered to left center.
It's floating, though.
Carrying. That's down. One hops off the wall.
And we've done it. We got 3 tokens for that. I'll take that.
And they've got something brewing now. And he keeps swinging the hot bat. Some really good games lately. And one thing to notice here, he didn't fly open and overswing. Instead, he stayed back
Ball
long
four.
enough to drive
All right.
the opposite way. That's what made the double possible. Stepping to the plate.
We're going to get to a point where I want to see the whole at bat if I'm trying to steal.
In the air to left.
Dig, 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 dig.
And it falls. Fires to the plate.
Nice! We stringing hits together as a community.
RBI to give him the lead. Little flare in the left.
I like that.
Hung up a little long.
I like
Maybe
it.
the shortstop or left fielder makes a play on it. This one got down though, and that's a base hit. Money batting for the second time, and that's strike one. After walking the last hitter, he just reached back for some extra velocity and pumped that fastball by for a strike. That's a good way to reset after giving up the free pass.
Ball 2.
The pitcher's approaching him much more cautiously after he gave up the double the first time around. And the next one is off.
He supposed to be the boss or something. Why he pitching like that?
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Yeah, I jam my PCI up. How you do that though? Add.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less.
He has 43 pitches in the second.
Now, Nick Simillo.
Damn, bro.
Swings and flares it. And it falls.
You got bases loaded. Oh,
Comes across to score.
what just happened? Where's the ball?
Single. And they take a 3-run lead.
Now batting.
Let me find out my teammates is actually able to compete tonight.
The catcher, Sean Ross.
Let's keep it going.
This is what I need to see once we get called up.
To third, Wallace.
Down,
Tags
down,
the
down,
runner
down,
for
down.
one. Double play.
That was crazy.
Twin killing to end the inning.
That was crazy.
Now batting. The designated
That was crazy.
Money.
And my man's got taken out already. The boss.
Money
No.
in the box here. Let's
How you a
go for the
boss?
ball.
And you ass.
Come on, Chase.
Ball.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. And a base hit. Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's
All right, got another run. I'm telling you, we're going crazy this game, completing objectives, doing everything we need to do, and somehow
Nick
it's
Simillo.
Simillo.
Now the payoff pitch. Line drive. And there's a hit. That holds the runner at second
let
base.
me steal.
And he's got a multi-hit.
They're gonna put me in with 2 strikes though. Yeah.
Good. After his recent lack of results. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop
Come on,
Pena.
slide, get out
Feed to
now.
second for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
Come on, man.
Well, it's a one-run ball game. Next is the DH.
How you say his name?
Chase Money. Excellent swing the last time up. A line drive single to center. Wallace. Now the throw to first.
I am certainly now jamming my PCI up.
Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Chase Money. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
Ball. High.
Taylor leading off first with 2 away.
Let's go, Money.
Ball 2.
Fly ball to center. Peterson drifting towards this one. Gets there, got it. So 2 down. Caden Wallace getting ready to hit. Right through there for the strike.
3 to 10. Did we give him 17 last game and 10 this game? Is that accurate or was that 2 games ago? Either way,
Always nice
this
to see a
team
player
we're
at this
playing,
level coming to the plate with a plan and
hey, we
delivering
just
strong
running it up. Run it up. It's kind of going to be on the longer side episode-wise. We want to get through this series before we end the video.
1 down. Now it's the shortstop.
Hope y'all don't mind.
Chase Money.
Better
Making
not.
a lot of contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Ball 1.
Grounder to the left
Foul
side.
ball!
And it goes just
Foul ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice.
Find it, find it.
And that's a 1-out single.
It was a late hit, though.
That one was
Hey.
way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. Kick, the pitch, runner goes.
Stolen base.
Throw to second, bounces, safe.
2 stolen bases on the year.
Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. Way out front for strike 3. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Will Taylor now at the plate.
Will Taylor.
Runner.
And the runner takes off for third. Out to
Stand
short,
up, stand up.
Lawson.
I may have just avoided.
To
Wow.
first
of there.
in time.
I didn't know we had 2 outs. Otherwise, I would have avoided the double play.
Inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission,
Drop.
call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consult. Can't get there, that should be extra bases.
You telling me to go 3?
Stand up right here. Stand up. Pick it up.
That's a leadoff
First
triple.
career triple.
That way to dig. Good job.
We got just enough speed now.
He's had some really good ABs
Bases,
lately. That one
no-
was
no
right down
outs.
the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his
Leadoff triple. Thank you for bringing me home. That's all I wanted.
Throws to first. That's out number 1 as the run comes across. Welcome back to Altoona, top of the 4th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Kervin Pichardo. On the ground to the left. Money. Tosses to first.
You're out.
I should have maybe did a second year of college, bros, and then went to straight to the pros.
Chase Money digs in now.
Realistically, I'm thinking.
Here we go.
0-1, here's the pitch. Bash down the right side, but foul.
You get too excited, man.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Too excited, bro.
At the belt, kicks and delivers. Foul
Good
ball,
protect.
still 0-2.
Interesting pitch locations by this guy, Marquise Grissom.
Down in the dirt.
My first strikeout.
In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 1 runner left. We're in the top.
I swung at some bullshit.
Now up the center fielder. Another full count pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Money. Sends it to first. And the leadoff batter.
I haven't even raised my fielding stats yet, and based off the way I'm fielding, I feel like I'm okay. I don't really need to raise it. Not yet. Only had a couple instances where my attributes hurt me.
Money leading things off and takes a strike.
That's a dot.
Ball, no.
That's a dot too. He didn't call that. Okay, I won't say none if they won't.
Ball 3.
A lot of fastballs, buddy.
The 3-1 offering. That one
That's a
misses.
ball.
You threw
Leadoff
four fastballs, bro.
And here's the catcher, Sean Ross. 0-2 now. The strikeout there. And there's one away. That slider turned him into the house by the side of the road, as Ernie Hartwell might say. Great pitch. And 1-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second.
Hey Billy, you're turning up. You're turning into one of the prospects we love. That's all I'm saying. I believe in you. I always believed in you.
Ground ball to third.
On the
And
bag,
there's
on the
a
bag,
hit.
on the bag.
And they hold the runner at third.
Maybe.
but the
I wonder if I
bases
could've scored
are
there.
loaded now with 1 out. Mitch Jett will hit next. In the air to left.
Little bloopy.
One run is in.
Little bloopy.
Another scores. 2 runs come
Man.
in on the play. It's
When your
7-1.
teammates could actually help,
Here's the shortstop.
it's amazing, bro.
Money.
I feel like I'm playing a whole different game. Being too late on the fastball in the middle when I'm directly on the
That's a
on the
ball.
ball's crazy. That's so. It's so me.
1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a fly ball to right center.
It was hit hard, but it wasn't hit hot
And there are
enough.
2 down.
I'm gonna start unlocking the other.
Senators, Maxwell
perks and stuff
Romero
soon.
Jr.
Once we start getting clear for takeoff and all that kind of stuff, those balls that are like that will start being outs. I mean
And
home
it's a
runs.
pop-up. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Every time up, he was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure.
.450, I like it.
Stepping in, Maxwell Romero Jr.
They got 4 in the first. You've already thrown 22 pitches in the first inning.
Grounds this one up the
7 batters in the first. You like get
throw to first.
damn, little bruh.
And they are happy. Man on at first.
Jesus.
Taking in at the plate for the curve, Chase Money.
I really don't like the way he says curve, bro. It kills me every time. A part of me, like a tree dies every time he say that bullshit like that.
Ball 1.
Rolls away a little bit. One-two pitch. Some trouble
Ball.
with this one behind the plate. And the right-hander deals. Skies it out towards left.
Y'all see,
center.
the
It's
U.S.
Gary.
only had 3 hits in the damn WBC finals, bro. 3 hits. Aaron
Runners
Judge,
on first and third, 2 away.
my man's. He had a good postseason this year, but my man's. Where you be?
Frozen rope. And that's that.
Where Aaron Judge be at, man? When you need him for real.
Work on your breath and
3 hits is
center
insane.
while surrounded by your fellow
Final score was
primates
3-2.
at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes.
And the U.S. team was
Welcome
stacked
back
too.
to
Out of
Altoona,
there.
top of the 4th inning.
At least the hitters.
Runner at first, 1 away. Swing and a drive.
That's not going anywhere, is
That
it?
one is back there.
It's not even a good swing.
Snags it on the warning track.
We about to put up a donut, boys.
Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Grounds this one to short. Throw
He's
out
out.
at first. Out on a bang-bang play, but
Really out?
Money up now, hunting that redemption swing. It just takes one. Nice grab.
Come on.
The feed for one. Outstanding play. Inning over.
They told me to hit a double or better. I did hit a double. Just was double play.
Ball game.
The shortstop.
Stepping to the plate for Altuve.
They ain't say what kind of double game I got down point, bro.
A laser.
And now I hit a liner. He didn't have to move for the baseball. Did I bust out a zero on these bitches?
Extras here. Sam Brown getting ready to hit. The 0-1. On the ground. And a base hit right there. And here comes the runner.
Yo, his fielding reaction, he was slow as hell. All right, driving the winning run. It'll walk off. Let's drive in the winning run. I could at least get an RBI here.
Money in now.
He better not walk me. I say they've been doing a good job this year not walking me during my dynamic challenges. Last year, I got walked during my dynamic challenges so many times it was insane.
Hard ground ball.
But that's GG's, bro.
One run comes in.
I've done it, and I've preserved my streak.
Curve. Walk it off.
Square up on that ball.
They
Great job.
take the win in extra innings.
Man, I'm the one that walked everybody else. Why not in the goddamn shit? Oh.
I love the mental toughness.
Shout out to the guys, man.
Fell behind in the top of the inning, but they didn't panic.
1 for
They came
6.
together.
Like, it don't matter because that
Walk-off win.
one is big.
It was a good game to start with, but then you had
I got 2 tokens out of that too because I was only gonna have 3.
Smiling all night. I hope he's feeling good. He deserves to. Chase Money delivered some walk-off. So digging in.
This is probably the last
Money.
game for
A
this.
lot of power and put up a good average to boot.
No, that's a ball.
Horrible slider. And it looked crazy though. The movement was crazy.
That's
This
down.
Like,
patient
I
approach he's
sometimes
showing,
you would
he's
think that
he's been so hot lately.
the movement would be a lot flatter when it's high in the zone like that, but sometimes the game that was supposed to be a check swing. That was certainly supposed to be a check swing. Come on, man. Y'all know, come on, man. You know I ain't swinging that.
And now at the plate, Chase Money. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
That's a strike.
That's in for a strike.
They're throwing more dots than ever. He's swinging that bullshit
To
now.
right center. Brown on the move to the gap. Gets there. Got it. Bottom of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Chase Money. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. Well, that'll fire up the home crowd. 27th home run of the season. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. That was a big-time blast in a big-time spot. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter.
We're gonna try Jose Batista's batting stance on the next episode.
And now the DH.
I don't know if he has the default
Back to solo homer.
bat
in the
flip
sixth
celebration.
inning.
We'll find out.
Pivotal play in this ball game.
Damn, son.
Ball.
Here we go, Chase.
Kicks and delivers.
Boy, that went right. Good.
Foul.
Come on, Altoona.
No, inside.
1 out and a runner at second.
Minute time. It's only 1-0.
Half of the 8th.
Let's go, money.
He hits a fly to center
Good timing. We just missed it.
and makes
At
the
least we get to run to the third base. Maybe somebody can bring him in.
to third. Maxwell Romero Jr. now at the plate.
1 strike away.
The Senators down to their last strike. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Hendry under it.
This one's got a chance. God!
He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
1 for 4, 1 for 6. Yikes. Yikes. We're gonna open all this stuff on the next episode. My boys, y'all are ugly as shit. When we get back on the next episode, which I think is episode 8, we're gonna face the Seawolves from Erie here before we move on. Tell me this really goes all the way through October. Yikes, bro. We're only in May, but we're kind of getting through this kind of quickly. We're playing a lot of games. All right, watch out for this next one. Y'all ugly as shit. Thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Bye.